So, operations and functions. So, ang dami natin pinag-usapan about functions, like equality of functions, graph of functions, domain of functions. So, sundan lang niyo yung flow kung ano yung naunang topic. Kaya sa exam, ganun din kami. Kung ano yung unang topic. Yun yung unang lumalabas din sa exam. Hindi kami nag-shuffle masyado ng question. Okay, so operations naman ngayon. Ano yung operations? So operations, we're familiar yung mga uh, oper- mga operations, composition, may warning pa dito. And then, pag napag-usapan natin yung concept ng composition, we can now talk about the concept of an inverse of a function or compositional inverse. So ano ba yung mga operations and functions? We have encountered this one before. Given functions f and g, we can define the following. There's some f plus g of x given by the expression f of x plus g of x. Their difference f minus g of x given by the expression f of x minus g of x. Their product f times g of x given by the expression f of x multiplied by g of x. Their quotient f over g of x given by the expression f of x all over g of x, provided that the g of x is not zero. Now, pag-uusapan natin kung ano yung mga domain and range. Ang mga domain lang nila. Okay. Ang domain ng f plus g, f minus g, at f times g. Itong tatlong to, f plus g, f minus g, f times g. Kung ano ang domain ni f, intersection domain ni g. Kung ano yung commonality nila. Okay? Siyempre, kung ano lang yung pwede mong i-plug in kay f, yun yung pwede mo i-plug in kay g rin para maging well-defined yun. Remember, ito yung concept ng well-definedness. On the other hand, ang f over g naman, iba. Ganun din, domain of f, intersection domain of g, pero tatanggalin mo yung mga magpapa-zero kay g. Okay? Except those x's such that g of x is zero. Okay? So it makes sense. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, nilalagay sa dulo talaga yung yung backslash. Backslash yung, ito, hindi siya nilalagay sa gitna or anywhere. Parang union, intersection mo lahat, backslash. Sa pinakadulo talaga siya. Kaya medyo awkward yung kaninang notation ko na yung I think, 5 doon. Negative 5, negative. Something gano'n. Tapos, not included. Ako doon ako negative. Ay, negative 1. Tapos, negative 2 not included. Ang awkward nun. Nasa gitna. Anyway, I'm digressing. So, ito yung domain natin kapag may mga operations lang. Next. So, example, o, di ba? Consider f of x equal to square root of 2 minus x and g of x equal to x plus 1. Unahin muna natin, ganito yan. Sasanayin ko na kayo lagi. Pag may function kayo, hanapin yung domain. Whether we go sa graphing. Kasi ito yung isa sa mga importante kapag nasa mga bandang, actually kahit anong part ng calculus, ng math, kapag may function ka, the first thing that you always have to find is a domain. Function, domain agad. Yun yung parang naka-append na, talagang appendix siya talaga, nakadikit talaga yan sa kanya. So, dito, 2 minus x, it has to be greater than or equal to 0. So, 2 is greater than or equal to x, or x is less than or equal to 2. Writing it in an interval notation, that would be negative infinity to 2. Yan ang domain natin. For g of x naman, anong domain? Set of all real numbers. So, ano magiging domain ng ano natin? Ano ang domain of f? Intersection domain of g. Intersection of domain of f and g, ang f, pag drinowing mo yan, ito yung 2. So, 2 kasama to negative infinity, ito yon. Paano naman ang r? Ang r, it's just the real line. Itong buong line to. And then we get the intersection. Basta end, intersection. Ito lang yung part na yon. So, ang intersection nila, it would be from negative infinity to 2. Hence, we get this part here. Ang domain ng f plus g, f minus g, f times g, the intersection, which is negative infinity to 2. Okay. And then um, we perform the following operation. Anong f plus g? I-add lang natin itong dalawang to. is square root of 2 minus x plus 1. How about the difference? The difference would be square root of 2x, square root of 2 minus x, minus, or parenthesis muna klasa, x plus 1. And then you see, distribute the negative. So negative x minus 1. And then product. Square root of 2 minus x multiplied by x plus 1. Okay? Tapos, quotient. Yung quotient naman ganun din. Square root of 2 minus x over x plus 1. Now, ang domain natin, it will be this part here, intersection. Itong intersection. Tapos, tatanggalin mo dito sa loob nito yung nagpapa-0 k, ano, kx plus 1. Sino bang nagpapa-0 dito? Negative 1. So, tatanggalin mo yon, the set of all numbers that makes x, sorry, ay, bayaran niyo ko ba yan? That makes x plus 1 0, which is, at the end, set of all x such that x plus 1 is 0. So, x is not equal to negative 1. So, dahil ang negative 1, nandito siya, negative 1, tatanggalin mo. Okay? Pero paano pag minus 1 ito, class? X minus 1. Pag x minus 1 yan, sino tatanggalin natin? X is equal to 1. Pero ang 1, wala na dito sa loob. Kasi ano to negative infinity to 2. Ito ang 2, ito ang 1. Dito ka mag-i-start sa 2. Ay, bobo. Tanga, negative 2 pala. Sorry. Mas malaki pala ang 1. Mas malaki pala ang 2 sa 1. Nabobo ko dun na. Akala ko negative. May paano-ano pa ako ng soft voice. Sorry. Negative. Hmm, kunyari ito ay 1. Kunyari ito ay 1. Ito ay minus 2. Ayan. X minus 2. Ito ay 1. Kung nag-start ka sa 1, ayan, 1, 2, 1, negative infinity to 1, pero ito x minus 2, tatanggalin mo to, hindi mo na siya kailangan isulat as negative infinity to 1 backslash 2. Kasi in the first place, ito si 2, wala na sa loob. Hindi na siya part nun. Ito kasi ang negative, ito ang 1 to negative infinity. Okay, ito si 2. Nasa labas na talaga siya. Wala siya dito. Pero ito, nagkataon, si negative 1, nandito sa loob. Ito siya. Negative, ito yung 2, ito yung negative 1. So we have to exclude it. Okay? So just be careful about that. Kung sino yung mga dapat ina-exclude, sino yung mga ini-include. Okay? Okay, let's move on. So ito na yung next operation. So may addition, subtraction, product, division. Yung next operation natin, ano siya, intrinsic siya or intrinsic siya for functions. Kasi itong addition, subtraction, product, quotient, nakikita natin siya sa mga real numbers din. 2 plus 5, negative 3 times 8. So, etong usual operation natin, it's also applicable to numbers. Pero itong composition, it's something new. Hindi siya, wala tayong 3 composed with 5. Wala tayong idea ng ganon. Pero a function can be composed with another function. Ano ang composition? At pag-aaralan din natin yung concept ng composition inverse or inverse lang natin for short. So, ano ang composition? So, say you have an x here. Your x is sent or transformed to another number, g of x, via the function g. Tapos, itong function g naman, it will be transformed or sent into another number. Okay? Ano ito? When do we use the intersection sign for, ito muna, balikan natin to. When do we use the intersection sign for intervals? Okay. Okay, ito. Ang intersection sign for intervals, dito yung, ito kasi, Ano to, class? Definition ito. Okay. Definition, kapag naghahanap ng domain ng mga functions, okay? Domain nitong mga ano, usually pag domain ng functions sa mga dalawang functions or more, two functions or more, intersection tayo. Pero kapag piecewise ka, yon dito nahihilo yung mga ano. Pag piecewise function ka, kasi baka isipin mo, separate functions itong mga ito. No, ito lang yung isang function. Sub-functions lang ito. Ito yung subdomain na. Okay? Pag piecewise, etong mga ito, i-union mo. Okay? Pero kapag may h of x plus g of x ka na, may bagong function, dapat kung ano yung gagana kay x, yun din yung gagana kay g of x. Hindi pwede yung mas malaki ang function nito, mas kaysa rito. Kailangan, pantay lang sila ng laki. Kaya yun dahil sa pantay ang laki, intersection ang kinukuha mo. Dapat kung ano yung valid lang kay h of x, yun din yung valid lang kay g of x. So intersection. Pero dito, kapag piecewise, hindi to yung mga functions natin. Ito yung functions talaga natin. Ito mga sub-functions natin na to. Kinukuha mo yung union nilang lahat. Union to. Yung pinakamalaki. Ito lang naman kasi ito yung valid dito. Hindi mo naman i-apply itong subdomain na ito for this one here. Kasi may sarili siya. Ito yung sarili niya. Unlike pag may h of x plus g of x ka, they share the same domain. Dito, they don't share. Parang ganon. If they share, union. If they don't share, sorry. If they share, intersection. If they don't share, union. Okay? Paano mo maalala yon? Don't share union. DSB. Wala akong mahanap na mnemonic device na DL. Don't share. Pag share, intersection. Oh, pag share, intersection. SI. Share, intersection. Don't share, union. Okay? Yun yung parang madaling maalala. Don't share, union. Share, Hindi ka ako makahanap ng mnemonic device. Try nyo maghanap ng mnemonic device, okay? Pero eto, pag piecewise, may union sila. Pero kapag operations, eto, intersection. Okay? Nakuha natin yung idea? Kasi din yung nagkakahilo-hilo sa paghahanap ng domain. Most of the time, ang union lang naman kapag may piecewise. Pag may piecewise lang. Pero kapag in most cases, puro intersection to. Pag domain. Most cases yan. If in doubt, pwede kayong magtanong sa amin. Okay? Except sa exam. So, ano ba yun? Tingnan natin, oo. Hindi mo kami masyadong nag-ano. You will get a hint na rin kung naging intersection o naging union kapag gagano. Basta tatandaan, they have to share the same pag-share intersection. Okay? Okay. Okay ba yun? Malino. Malino. Ewan ko, pag nalabuan, tanong lang kayo ulit. Okay? So, dito, si g of x, ipapadala mo pa sa another number, panibagong number, f of g of x. So, itatransform mo siya. So, you get this new number. Then, so, ang daming nilakaran, no? G to F. So, may bago kang funk. So, may shortcut ba from X to F of G of X? Yeah, there's a shortcut. At yung tinatawag natin na F circle G or composition. That's another way to write it is in this form. Pag F circle G, si G yung nasa loob. Tapos si F yung nasa labas. Okay? So, we have this new function, F circle G. We call this the composition of F and G, F circle G. So, a composition of F and G signified by F circle G of X or F of G of X. Okay, si G yung nasa loob, si F yung nasa labas. So, example, f of x is equal to square root of 2 minus x and g of x is equal to x plus 1. So, ano ang f of g of x? Or f circle of g of 1. So, si 1, ipa-plug in mo muna kay g. So, g of 1, 1 plus 1, that would be, ayan, f of g of 1. F of 1, g of 1, 1 plus 1, that would be f of 2. Tapos, f of 2, that would be square root of 2 minus 2. So that will get your square f of 2, f of square root of 2 minus 2, we get 0. Okay? How about f circle g of x? In general, kung x to, that would be f of g of x. So f of eto etong g of x, ipa-plug in mo siya dito. So etong x na ito, papalitan mo ito by papalitan mo ito by square root of 2 minus g of x. Okay? Pero ano ba tong x na to? Ay, sorry, ano tong square root of 2 minus g of x? May minus kasi, so we get square root of 2 minus x plus 1. So square root of 2 minus x plus 1, simplify, 2 minus x minus 1. So 2 minus 1, 1 minus x. And finally, anong g circle f of 1? Pag g circle f of 1, that would be g of f of 1. Ano muna ang f of 1? F of 1, that would be square root of 2 minus 1. So that would be square root of 1, which is 1. Hindi plus or minus 1, no? Kasi square root lang eh. Walang x naman dito eh. So 1. So 1 lang ito. Then yung 1, ipa-plug in mo dito. G of 1 would be 1 plus 1. Okay? So we get G of 1, 1 plus 1 would be. And notice, hindi equal itong dalawang to. Ang f of g of x ay hindi equal sa g of f of x. So hindi commutative ang what do you call this one? Ang composition. Unlike the product, commutative ang product. F times g is equal to g times f. F plus g is equal to g plus f. Pero ang composition, hindi commutative. Okay? So, let me just check. Okay, let's just have this last example. Let f of x be equal to x squared and g of x be equal to x plus h, where h is a non-zero constant. Find 1 over h multiplied by f circle g of x minus f of x. Okay. So, yung h dito constant yan. Hindi yan po problemahin. So, 1 over h. So, ano ba itong f circle g of x? That is just f of g of x minus f of x. So, walang problema. Pero ano ba itong g of x? G of x is none other than x plus h. So, itong g of x, papalitan mo lang ito ng x plus h. Ito, wala kang gagawin dito. Tapos, itong buong notation na to, you can write it as f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Remember, pag may 1 half times 3 ka, equal lang yan sa 3 halves. Pwede mo ilagay ito sa denominator. Okay. Now, on to x plus h. F of x plus h, etong x na to, papalitan mo siya ng x plus h. So, magiging x plus h squared. And then f of x here is x squared minus x squared all over h. Then we expand. Ano expansion ito? X squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus x squared all over h. Then we simplify. X squared tsaka etong x squared magka-cancel. So we get 2xh plus h squared over h. Dahil si h hindi zero, we can factor h out. H multiplied by 2x plus h all over h. Dahil hindi siya zero, pwede natin i-cancel ang h. Hindi siya zero kasi, so 1 ang 0 over 0. So matitira, 2x plus h. Okay? So that is itong part na to, 2x plus h lang. Okay? So, yan yung parang on how to perform our composition. Now, let me just check kung ano tong last slides. Okay. So, our lesson next Tuesday would be on how to find, kasi pag may bago kang operation, hahanapin natin yung domain ng bagong function natin. And that will be our discussion on Tuesday. Paano hanapin yung domain ng composition? There's a formal way on how to find it, and there will be a trick or technique way on how to find it. Yung technique ang ituturo. Ituturo ko rin yung technique, yung shortcut method. Yung shortcut ginagamit ko kapag hindi mo talaga, medyo kasi maraming nababagabag sa definition na to eh. So, ginagamit namin minsan yung shortcut. So, yung shortcut, you will enjoy that one. So, that will be our lesson on Tuesday. Okay? So, any question? Wala? Sure kayo? Okay, so on Tuesday, we'll meet face-to-face, ano natin? What do you call this one?